Hello friends, so this is part 4 of the AZ-900 multiple choice questions and the answer and the explanation. So let's go to the first question. The question is select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. The ability to dynamically and flexibly change resource allocation is an example of cloud elasticity. And the options are obviously yes and no. The correct answer is yes. So let's see the explanation. So an example of cloud elasticity is the ability to dynamically use cloud resources only as needed in response to system growth. The cloud can flexibly use and stop services dynamically based on the needs, and you will be charged according to the time you actually use. This is called cloud elasticity. And this topic you can find in the domain describe cloud concepts. Let's go to the second question. Second question is so select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. The statement is the ability to continue providing your service even when a failure occurs is an example of cloud elasticity. The correct answer is no. So let's see. So the ability to continue service in the event of a failure is an example of cloud resilience, not the cloud elasticity. For example, every Azure region that support availability zone has at least 3 separate zones to ensure resilience. This makes it possible to make service redundant and facilitates recovery in the event of a failure. And this question belongs to them and describe cloud concepts. Let's see the third question. So the third question is select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. The statement is being able to maintain DR disaster recovery configurations in other regions is an example of cloud elasticity. And the answer is no. Okay, the explanation is being able to maintain DR disaster recovery configuration in other regions is an example of cloud resiliency again. For example, with Azure, you can use Azure Site Recovery to continuously replicate virtual machines and physical servers at an on-premises primary site. And in the event of a failure, you can quickly recover from a failure by replicating the servers at a secondary site. And this question belongs to them and describe cloud concepts. Let's see the fourth question. So the fourth question is, your company launches 10 Windows Server 2016 servers and 20 Linux virtual machines of a specific instance size to test the application. It is necessary to delete these virtual machines after the test is finished. So which Azure service should be used to minimize the administrative effort required to deploy and remove these virtual machines? And the options are Microsoft Virtual Desktop, Azure Reserved VM instances, Azure Dev Test Labs, and Azure Virtual Machine Scale Set. And the correct answer is Azure Dev Test Labs. So let's see the explanation. Azure Dev Test Labs can be fast and lean dev test environment. You can deploy as many virtual machines as you need by using an Azure Resource Manager template that pre-configures the number of virtual machines and settings. This makes it possible to create a template for the instance execution environment, such as a test environment, and allows you to repeat the act of starting and deleting it. So what are the other options? So first option was Microsoft Virtual Desktop. So that is incorrect. Microsoft Virtual Desktop is a desktop and app virtualization service that runs on the cloud. Option 2, which is Azure Reserved VM Instance. That is also incorrect. Azure Reserved VM Instances is a service for reserving instances and getting discounted pricing. You can use a virtual machine of a size within a reserved instance size group at a discounted price. Fourth option, Azure Virtual Machine. Skill sets is a feature that allows you to create and manage groups of virtual machines and load balance them within the same group. It is used when building large-scale services. And this question belongs to domain. Describe Azure architecture and services. Next question. Next question is please select an option to fill in the blank below. If the resource group named my resource group has a delete lock, then blank space. So the options are only members of the global administrator group can delete my resource group. Second, in order for the administrator to delete my resource group, the deletion log must be released. Third, in order for the administrator to delete my resource group, the Azure policy must be released. And fourth, in order for the administrator to delete my resource group, the Azure tags must be added. And the correct answer is in order for the administrator to delete my resource group, the deletion log must be released. Let's see the explanation. When you apply a delete log on a resource group, the log applies to all resources within that group. Therefore, if an administrator wants to delete the target resource, the deletion log must be released. Even an administrator cannot delete a resource group if a log is applied to the resource group. However, administrators do have the authority to remove delete logs on resource groups. The other option. So option 1 is incorrect. Even global administrator cannot delete it as long as the resource group's delete log is in effect. Third option was in order for the administrator to delete my resource group, the Azure policy must be released, which is incorrect. So Azure policy is a feature used to enforce compliance and organizational rules on resources and has nothing to do with deletion logs. Option 4 was in order for the administrator to delete my resource group, the Azure tags must be added, which is incorrect. Tags are used for the logical grouping of resources and are not related to delete logs. And this question belongs to domain. Describe Azure management and governance. Let's go to the sixth question. Sixth question is select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. Azure Advisor provides advice on how to improve the security of your Microsoft Entra usage. And the answer is no. Okay. Azure Advisor presents recommendations for all your Azure resources in a consistent format. Microsoft Entra provides user authentication management for on-premises environments such as MS Software and Azure. This is used by associating it with your Azure subscription. Azure Advisor target sources are Application Gateway, App Service, Availability Sets, Azure Cache, Azure Data Factory, Azure Database for MySQL, Azure Database for PostgreSQL, Azure Database for MariaDB, Azure Express Route, Azure Cosmos DB, Azure Public IP Address, Azure Synapse Analytics, SQL Servers, Storage Accounts, Traffic Manager Files, and virtual machines. So Microsoft Entra is outside the scope of Azure Advisor, as it is a service layered on top of Azure resources. This question belongs to describe Azure management and governance. Let's see the question 7. So question 7 is select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. Using Azure Advisor, users can apply for an upper cap limit increase on resource limit. The answer is no. So Azure Advisor is a service that provides solution to help you improve cost effectiveness, performance, reliability, and security, and does not allow you to apply for cap increases on resource limits. The correct, and this belongs to the domain, describe Azure management and governance. So let's go to the next question. So the next question is select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. Azure Advisor provides cost-saving recommendations. And this answer is yes. So yes, Azure Advisor provides recommendations on how to reduce costs based on Azure best practices. Azure Advisor provides advice to help to improve reliability, security, performance, achieve operational excellence, and reduce costs. For example, Azure Advisor identifies underutilized virtual machines and provides recommended actions such as moving them or removing them. This belongs to domain. Describe Azure management and governance. Let's go to the ninth question. So ninth question is select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. Azure Advisor is available for free. And the answer is yes. Azure Advisor is a service that provides solutions that help improve cost effectiveness, performance, reliability, and security. It is available free of charge. And this belongs to domain. Describe Azure management and governance. And now let's go to the last question. So the last question is same. Select yes if the following statement is true, otherwise select no. So in order to move to a hybrid cloud, you must move away from the private cloud. And the answer is no. So the explanation is to achieve a hybrid cloud model, it is possible to migrate from either a public cloud model or a private cloud model. You can choose the migration method according to your company's needs and current cloud model use. There are three main configurations of hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud configuration combining public cloud and private cloud. Hybrid cloud configuration combining on-premises and public cloud. And hybrid cloud configuration combining multiple public clouds such as Azure and AWS. And this question belongs to domain. Describe cloud concepts. So this is the end of our 10 question AZ-900 practice set. So if you like this, if you like this question set, and if you like the channel, then please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. Bye bye.